Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Raider franchise here on Madden 25. It is playoff championship week. It's the Raiders against the Tennessee Titans with Patrick Mahomes leading the charge in the Tennessee uniform. If you haven't been with us all season in our franchise, then maybe you don't know, but Patrick Mahomes, no longer in a Chief uniform, has led the Tennessee Titans to the AFC Championship, one game away from the Super Bowl. Here's a quick look at the playoff bracket as you've got the Raiders and the Titans there in the AFC, and you've got the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears over there in the NFC. And we did play this team on week 10. We did get the win. We was able to contain Patrick Mahomes a little bit on that one, actually more than a little bit. We did a good job against him. His defense is playing well, played very well against the Miami Dolphins last week. But man, the question remains, how is this going to work out? Did Patrick Mahomes figure out how to really get his team moving and shaking? Here's a schedule. Let's take a look at I want to see the Titans schedule, actually. Let's go to the Titans. Let's see how their year was. Okay, so he had a couple wins, and they faced us here. We gave them a loss here. And then, okay, they had a bunch. They went on a little bit of a winning streak. Oh, they won. They lost in week 18 just like we did. 13-14 at that. Wow. One of the things about the Titans is they are not healthy. They have a couple players who are injured on their roster. We are pretty, this is the first week in a long time that nobody is on the injury report for the Raiders. But for the Titans, Jaden Richards, is a center. Pretty important to them and their game there. And then you got DeAndre Glover and Wheaton, 81 and 80. These are two decent receivers. And Greg Newsome, cornerback, also a decent player. So they're not out here 100%. So I don't know, man. We got a good shot, but you never know with Patrick Mahomes. You never know. You just never know how the whole thing can go. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and get some fun Titans uniforms. I think they got a few options. So let's see. We could go old school with the Oilers. Let's see. You know what? We haven't had this. We haven't had this look. Unless did I choose this look in the last time? I may have chose this look last time. They're not home though. They're away. But I like that. I like that color, man. I think we might stick with that. And then we're going to be in let's do our classic home. We're going to be in our home classics. How about that? How about we go that route? Black and blue on the field. Okay. Raiders and Titans, AFC Championship. Let's get it.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Las Vegas. It's the Titans and the reigning Super Bowl champs. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings
Alrighty, let's get this party started. The Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee coming out in the alternate blues. Raiders coming out in the traditional silver and black. And there's Cordell Kidd. And there are rumors that he is out of the running for the MVP race. Heard of that this week in some of the news outlets. And Cordell Kidd popped in on his TikTok this week, talking about he's going to come out and take it to the best quarterback maybe that's ever played the game. Now, Cordell's only in his second year, and around this time last year, he got injured, and we needed to go with a backup to take us all the way through. So, don't know that Cordell can make good on all that trash talk, but we will see. He's going to come out with a lot more energy today. And maybe the Coach Woodson, knows how to utilize it. And there he is, Patrick Mahomes in the Titan blue. And we won't see anything. We won't see any of his statistics. Got a weird little bug there. But let's get this party started. The Titans going to come out.
And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some mixes the defense.
Looks like maybe a pistol formation. And they go with the run, and it is not going to go anywhere. Alani Drayton gets behind the line and tackles the runner to create a 2nd and 11. And the Raiders got off to a bit of a slow start last week, but ended up with 10 sacks. That defensive line ended up just creating havoc. This is another one. That's Tillman, and Durham tries his 2nd rush, and he loses another yard, or maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to call it 3rd and 11. Third and 11.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Tillman chasing him down, and nice. Love to see it. Tillman was not letting the quarterback get away. Patrick Mahomes not quite fast enough. Broke containment, and if he doesn't get out there to chase him down, that is probably a 1st down. Great play by Tillman, and that's going to lead to a punt.
Townsend as he gets this one away.
Here's Presley. Presley had a good return last game. Took it back for a touchdown, kick return for a touchdown. Here we go. We do need to make a little adjustment on the offense real quick once we get through this. There's Cordell Kidd for 900 yards, 45 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. You've seen that in some of the previous games. And I do want to make one shift here. And that is, we're going to give Pleasant a shot.
They're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility.
1st and 10.
He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Throwing to start the drive. Kidd.
The throw. They found Beltran for the 9-yard, about to say for the 1st down, but they're going to spot it inches away. 2nd and inches. 35 breaking tackles, and he's going to get the 1st down. That's Bentley. He's going to be the first to carry the ball today.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Play action. And Pleasant's going to get the catch. It's a really weak throw, though, by the quarterback. He does get it there, though, and that is a 1st down.
Gives him a new set of downs. This is operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw. Kidd.
Oh, that ball is snatched out of the air and an interception. Uh-oh, this one could go all the way unless we get someone who can catch him. Number 89 has a shot. Bowers trying to get there, can't do it. Pick 6 for the Titans and a touchdown for Tennessee. And the offense was looking pretty good. And the Raiders, Cordell Kidd throws it over the middle, and there's a lot of Titans there. Oh yeah, he's looking at it the whole time. And he intercepts it, and takes it all the way back. And Titans fans have to be excited about the fact that they were able to pick off Cordell Kidd, who was already talking noise all week long. All right, there's the kick. Gresham with the return.
Takes this near the 25.
Gets the ball to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot there.
1-yard gain. Nice little juke move there, but he doesn't pick up speed. to take advantage of the miss tackle. Charlton's going to run first and fighting forward. He's not going down easy. 3rd down and 1. Uh-oh, Charlton's got space. He gets to the outside, breaks one tackle, and then all the way down to the 38. Charlton with a very nice run. Finds some room on the outside play. Looked like he was supposed to run to the inside. Still able to get it done. Oh, breaks out, breaks the tackle, able to get outside, turns on the Jets. And the knock on number 31 on Luke Charlton has generally been that he's not very fast. Or he could be faster, I guess, but on that play, it's a pretty nice speed.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Throw the ball away.
He just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Kidd. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
Bowers is going to get the catch to the outside, and there's Mims injured.
Looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Looking to throw. Kidd. Flush to his right.
Kidd going to try to run, and he gets enough for the first. Able to outrun the defender. I thought maybe we were going to get caught, but a nice run. Man, gets it done.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner.
There's Merritt, and he had room up the middle, and he's going to get tackled on the 1-yard line to create 1st and goal. Kyle Merritt with his first catch of the day. Looks like Mims is going to be out for the rest of the game. And the Raiders very close here to
make amends for the earlier pick 6. They'll try to run this one in.
There he is, and he's in for the TD. Luke Charlton, almost a sure thing in the red zone. Able to get the single yard.
Down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
All right, 7-7. Raiders and Titans tied up.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans coming back up.
All right, Patrick Mahomes and Durham are going to come back out.
3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
Able to, Cheeks is able to get it done. Man, we fell for the play action hard there. This time, not exactly. Tillman's going to get to the quarterback and bring him down. Patrick Mahomes meets Teddy Tillman. Shotgun formation.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
try to run the ball on 2nd and 18, and they get a few yards. Okay, so 3rd and 15. Tillman once again in for the sack, and that'll be his 2nd sack of the day. That's ridiculous. Oh, man. I was laughing at the Teddy Tillman putting his arm out there and keeping Patrick Mahomes from moving after the play. Wow, big play by the defense. Raiders coming back through after the interception from the Raiders quarterback. He's able to get himself together to tie the game in the defense.
2nd quarter now, Titans in
still playing well.
As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Patrick Mahomes doesn't look great right now at all.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 31.
Motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Oh my goodness. Luke Charlton bowling over people.
55 yards on the ground in his first half with his Super Bowl berth on the line. Thought they were going to have him down a lot.
1-on-1, bang.
Shows the value of the weight room.
Does slow him down though.
The attitude when you run the football. Don't go down.
You wonder, man, if you don't go through him, maybe if you go around him, it'd be a little bit faster, or he'd be able to go a little bit further because he wouldn't lose speed. Still, so satisfying just to. This is going all the way. Luke Charlton with another big gain. Touchdown for LC 31. Last game, I think he had 3 touchdowns. This one, I believe this is his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. That's going to give the Raiders the lead. A nice little run up the left side of the field. 14-7. Raiders on top now. Offense looking good. Defense also looking good. Once again, man, it's a lot of blue in the stands.
They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will find Scott on the right side, complete.
Tight end flies over and he gets a catch. Let's go. And it's Tillman with his 3rd sack of the game in this here first half. 3rd and 9.
Come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes going to throw.
Quarterback is brought down again. This time it's Alani Drayton. This defensive line came to play here in the playoffs. This might be the most dominant, again, the most dominant display of the defense that we've seen in a very long time. It all seems to be coming together. Alani Drayton, Tillman off the edge. And it's 4th and 20. Last game, we had 2 scenarios of 4th and 40. After that defensive line had gotten to the quarterback repeatedly.
That's pulled in at the 32. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it will be 1st
there he is, Luke Charlton with 105 yards today on 5 carries.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been
Nice pass, catch by Bowers, his second catch of the day. Both of them relatively short passes.
See how much they give her the ball here. 2nd and 3.
This time they find Brock Bowers and another first down. His third.
Third catch in his first down. Scores a first down.
Chose the wrong play.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry. 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play.
Can we get Barrett?
Then everyone crashed the ball carrier before he even made the wide, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd and 9 now.
Another pass to number 89, and he's going to the tight end. Heavy this game. This is 4th catch in the first half here.
Let him get upfield about 10 yards and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target and it results in a first down.
Dancing to his left.
Brock Bowers in for the touchdown. And the Raider offense and the Raider defense looking alive here in the first half. This is a nice throw. Brock Bowers wide open. Another collision at the end zone. Brock's going to fall forward.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's down 21-7.
Brock Bowers has been a 1,000-yard receiver for this Raider team this year. Raiders just create a lot of problems for defenses. The run game works, and even though there's not a definitive target, I guess you could say Brock Bowers is our definitive wide receiver target. I'd have to look and see if he's the one who has the most yards and such. Another sack, the 5th sack in the first half. This one's by Adisa Isaac. Almost everybody on the defensive line getting home. Wow. 2nd and 22. Pass over the middle, and they find the tight end for a lot of gain there. Nice pass over the right side. They find the tight end once again. That's Scott. And they get the first down. Despite the sack and the 2nd and long, they're able to take care of business. And this might be the first little bit of a roll, I guess, that we've seen.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
There's Tillman. No, that's Shelby there. Pass is broken up. Nice play by Adrian Cheeks.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left.
Jaden Shelby comes up, and Patrick Mahomes does not slide. Not enough for the first down. They've got to punt it. That was not a good kick, but they're going to end up on the 27. Again, Raiders not a very a team that will threaten the ball deep.
He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Throwing to start the drive. Kidd, he's going to rifle one deep.
Oh, and I say that, but we find Kyle Merritt down the field. Touchdown for the Raiders. And that'll undo a little bit of that pick six action that we saw earlier in the half. And the Raiders all on top of Tennessee. Not even close right now. And this is a nice throw. Does not throw the ball high in the air. Puts a little zip on it. That keeps the defenders from having time to get underneath the ball. This is a good looking play here. Again, not something we normally get. They went with a double on the outside there. Left Kyle Merritt. And it just came down to whether we could beat this pass. Beat the safety. And the throw, the safety, I'm not sure why he does that. Goes to the outside, but that little outside move frees him up. And after that, he's gone.
From anywhere.
28 points here in the first half. And the 7 points from Tennessee came from the pick six. Defense playing shutout football, and the offense looking unstoppable. All right, 39 seconds left.
Mahomes now to throw.
Pass to the inside or to the outside, moving inside. There's a timeout.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. His throw complete to Durham. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Completion down to the 50-yard line.
First down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
2 timeouts left there to conserve the timeout by getting out of bounds.
From the midfield stripe, they look to throw.
And Adisa Isaac back inside with another sack.
Tennessee going to use the second of their time.
Now they will call timeout. Second and 24.
On second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Pass to the left side, and it's a catch, but
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. And this offense
Tennessee calls a timeout with 5 seconds left. I don't think they have the field goal. Maybe they do have a dude. Nope, no Bootsy here. So 5 seconds. That was their last timeout.
Quick incompletion. This is likely the last play here of this first half.
Barring any big.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Quarterback is under pressure. It's a fumble. Raiders will pick it up. And that'll be the end of the first half. And Adisa Isaac and Tillman were there for the sack, so they're probably going to get half credit for it. Wow. And that's how the first half should end for Tennessee. It's been like that. Offense has gotten absolutely nothing going for them. Had a little bit of something going there for a second, but man, big. Raiders showing up big right now.
Time for a halftime show with a trip to the
All right,
Super
we're
Bowl
gonna go ahead and do
Let's get
this
back to it.
and defend.
And we welcome you back live.
Now, and the Raiders are going to get the ball in the beginning of the half here. Man, thanks for hanging out with us. Those of you who did are good Presley with a little run, a little spin, a little do-si-do. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you would choose to subscribe to the channel. Looking to get to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully you will choose to be a part of that. If you haven't already, those of you who have, appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. Thoroughly appreciate you.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Nice run by Charlton. He's got 120 today.
They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay out there.
Up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a handoff as they run left.
Good blocks. Good blocks, and Charlton able to get the first down. I think they looked like they were waiting on that run, but we did get some good action on the edge. 1st and 10. Oh no! That's not pass interference. He ran into a dude.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, a nice throw. It is Kyle Merritt for the touchdown. A lot of times that pass gets intercepted, but this time, Cordell Kidd beating the... Oh, yeah, that's a great throw. And Kyle Merritt with his second deep pass. And could he be the one? He's probably the one. Oh, yeah, there's the man that's wide open over there on the right. Safety sees it. Steps up, and this is where sometimes there's an interception. Let me see how this looks. Does he have a shot? He has a shot. Well, does he? Let me see. He may be able to get up there and knock the ball loose, maybe? Yeah, he could jump up. Cherry could jump up and knock that ball loose. Cherry, a former... I don't know. Maybe he can. It's a good throw. Yeah, and it's a wide receiver on a linebacker. Kick is up and it's good. And the mismatch works for us. 35-7.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one
Kick
away.
is up. Oh, there's another fumble.
And it looks like the defense has got it. Tennessee offense set to go again.
It said the defense got the fumble. Oh, the ball comes loose there. Wait, what? I don't know what's happening. Commentator said the defense got it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for
Pass is to the outside, and they can't get there.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Nice throw over the middle, and Mahomes has 110 yards today. Almost all of them to that guy.
That last catch good enough for a first down. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but
Another sack. That's Zaire Klein. They try to play action. Play action is a no-go.
Defensive line is taking charge and control this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
that's caught by Durham. He still arms it, and he'll be taken down.
Screenplay.
6-yard line.
Gets a little bit. Looks like McLean, one of their linemen, are going to go out. 3rd and 9.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Pass is caught over the middle.
It's complete. That is going to have another first down.
Dang it.
Tackle comes at the Raiders'
And I
38-yard
think I fell for the play action. Oh,
They go play fake. Mahomes.
I knew it was going there.
Williams brings it in. And he's out of
Nice play by Patrick
bounds.
Mahomes.
To the 10. A good pick up there. 26 yards. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Very quickly here, and that's complete.
Okay, quick pass to the right side. Doesn't get much. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 now from the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they find the tight end and a touchdown. Deion Pleasance beat by Scott. And the Tennessee offense scores here in the 3rd quarter.
The Titans are able to make some inroads.
Patrick
here in that
Mahomes
deficit.
finally finds a groove.
We know someone just added to his touchdown passing.
I think
total.
85 has
All he
been
did
his top
was get the
target.
ball out quickly to his tight end.
His
And
very
let him take
own
care of his-
Travis Kelce.
They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Okay, 35-14. 3 minutes 45 seconds. Yeah, left here in the 3rd quarter.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send
And the
this
kick
one
is
away.
up. Gresham will return.
Now a crease here as he's past
He
the
thought he had a little something there, but picks up a few extra yardage past the 30. Charlton with 135 yards today. Him and the offense comes out. We expect to see a lot more from him as the Raiders try to go ahead and get this
It's that type of a day that you see it back.
Get this
Just
game
gonna have a grin on his face every time his number is called.
over with.
There's gonna be any lost yardage plays, nothing but big time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Kidd.
Intercepted.
Intercepted. And he will return this
Kidd
one
throws
to
his
the
2nd interception of the day. Another linebacker who jumps the route. That's a bad choice by the quarterback.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
Okay, so momentum shifting a little bit right now. Let's see what we need to do to get that momentum back.
Now again, right side.
Nice. Tillman gets back behind the line and playing a great game today, number 98. Probably his best game as a Raider, although last week was pretty good as well.
It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
No, sir. Lonnie Drayton clogs up the middle, and now it's 3rd and 17. Come down.
Things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh, he's wide open, and there's the tight end once again. And it's a touchdown for the Titans, and hold on. A comeback is brewing.
And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal.
Now it's going to be 21-35. And with the Raiders having thrown that last pick and the defense having given a couple touchdowns, starting to feel like a completely different game than the first half.
And shoving his way inside the 35. The 38-yard line. Great return. The Raiders heading out to take over. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's got his man out.
Nice catch by
They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be second down. Final minute
Charlton.
of the third quarter. 2nd and 6.
Oh, there's another one. That's Kyle Merritt with his third big play of the day. Touchdown number 85. Kyle Merritt. And what a nice little route cutting to the inside. A little bit of a, if you want to call it a post route. But it's kind of a deep slant. And man, he creates the separation needed. And once he gets the catch, he's out of there.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
Cordell Kidd has hooked up with Kyle Merritt on 3 big plays.
Pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
That's led to touchdowns. 41-22, or 42-21.
It's a touchback. The Titans offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights.
Number 85 wide open on several plays. We got to make sure we get somebody on him. He seems to be the guy. Here.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are
Nice.
from the scoreboard, but to just
Scott with his 7th catch. He's just under 100 yards.
then you can look at the score.
Feels like he should be.
This game is.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's see if Klein can stay with him.
Now a handoff up the middle.
Let's run to the left, and that'll be the last play of the third quarter. The Raiders up 42-21 going into the final period. 3rd and 5.
1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after
And
this.
Patrick
You're
Mahomes will
watching
have to
the
pull
NFL on EA
a rabbit out of a hat to get this win, but we've seen him do it.
Back now in
They have the
Las
ball. If
Vegas.
they can come down and score to make it a
Happy faces
2-score
in the
game,
crowd
and
this
that
one.
would
You guys have a big lead here to
feel a
start
lot
quarter
more
number
comfortable.
4. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Mahomes going to throw.
Pass to the outside, and this time Scott gets the catch, but Spriggs is there. Oh, but he does get the first.
They find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
There he is again, number 85. They're just going to Scott all day long, and they're going to him in the middle.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should.
Another pass to 85.
After a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Hang on now, we'll get a pause here. We've got an injured player. Now a 2nd and 2. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
All day long, and it's touchdown for the Tennessee Titans. Man in motion, nobody followed. We were in a zone coverage. Safety not there to cover the play.
Got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown.
And Tennessee starting to fight back.
To the good CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
All right, what are they going to do here? Okay, so we just need to take care of the ball here. 6 minutes left. 2 touchdown lead. We have the ball. Mission's going to run up, get to the 33-yard line. Cordell Kids has some great passes and some terrible passes. This is the guy he's connected to the most, with the most, Kyle Merritt.
A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter.
There's Merritt again. Nice little stop and go, and another great run after catch for Kyle Merritt. He's just packing in the yards. Nice throw. Comes in. Whoop. Steps inside. Lets the play develop a little bit. Lets the block develop a little bit.
Run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Oh, I tried to throw the ball up. Not low. Could have swore I tapped that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 on the 42.
Operating from the gun. Kidd escaping the pressure right.
Pass is caught. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like the center's going to be out.
He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
Nice run up the middle. Luke Charlton's going to get the first down.
148 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Looking to throw. Kidd.
Going up and over. Oh, and he can't get there. Probably shouldn't over-concentrate on Merritt. He's had such a great game, though. Starting to pay a lot of attention to him. There's a pass to Pleasant. Touchdown, Raiders. Three touchdown lead, and that one may have punched the ticket to the Super Bowl. Sean Pleasant able to catch and go. It's going to create a 3-touchdown lead, and 5 minutes basically left in the 4th quarter.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Uh-oh.
A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Titans now just about ready to take over. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but Obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
Oh, that is who I was looking at. I did not come down to get the coverage. Defense misses the coverage there.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Sacks have slowed down and a nice break up there.
That's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. But at this point, down big, you have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using coverages.
He has to get rid of the ball way too quickly. Oh, man. A pass to the left, and they get it done, and Tillman is holding his side, and he's going to go out. He's had such a great game. He's been such a key to the offense or defense. Don't want this to be a lasting injury for him going into a potential Super Bowl game. Nice, Young with the sack. Sack number 9. Quarterback is going to go down. Is that Adisa Isaac again? No, it isn't.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Taking that in the air, and that's Tomlinson with the interception. And this one could go all the way. He's not going to get caught. 33, his second pick 6 in a couple of games. Touchdown for the Raiders, 56 points. And that will do it. Garrison Tomlinson last week had an interception, pick 6. I don't know if it was a pick 6. Definitely an interception. This time, the Raiders able to put a little pressure on Patrick, and he throws an interception. And that'll make it 28-56 with 2.5 minutes left.
Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Titans.
Mahomes had a tough day, man. He had a great third quarter. Tough first and second quarter.
This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you say, they've scored some points, so there's some points that can build on.
All right, so 2-minute warning. This one's just about over, though. I'm sure we're going to end up in a no-huddle situation.
In possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mahomes now to throw. Got his man, it's Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last
Maybe
week.
not.
This game was decided
Formation.
that completion there. It's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Oh, they're going to say that's a catch.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now here's Mahomes. And that one too wide. And incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Pass over the middle to the right.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8.
Nothing much. 3rd and 8.
And again, it's Mahomes.
Wide open on the outside. Wow. And he breaks all the tackles.
Before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard
43 seconds left.
to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it.
Let's go. That is the 11th sack of the day. And are they going to go for it? They got 14 seconds left. I don't see them using their timeout. And I think that may do it. The Raiders with the win over the Tennessee champions, the Tennessee Titans, and we are the AFC champions for another year this year, holding Patrick Mahomes, or defeating Patrick Mahomes another time. Last year we faced him at this point with the Chiefs, and big question in this one is Patrick Mahomes done, or can he muster up maybe another year to try to get another ring? His legacy is well defined. He is an NFL Hall of Fame quarterback, and that's maybe the last game that we see from Mr. 15 himself. Here's a quick look at the game. Patrick Mahomes ended up playing actually pretty well. 29 for 35, 3 touchdowns and an interception for 371 yards. It didn't feel like he played that well. 29 for 35 is great. Cordell Kidd, 15 for 22, 5 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, 332 yards. Luke Charlton with 149 on only 9 carries. We didn't run with Luke Charlton hardly at all. Still breaks the 100-yard mark by himself. And Kyle Merritt, his best game so far, 5 receptions and 210 yards, 3 touchdowns. Bowers also a big receiving target here with 5 catches and a TD, and then Sean Pleasant with a TD as well. Looking on the defensive side, Teddy Tillman had a fantastic game. 9 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 4 sacks by himself. Clement, who else was in the mix? Yeah, Clemens and Klein. Klein had a sack as well. Adisa Isaac with 2.5 sacks. Man, 3 sacks for Jamie Young, the most in his career. Adisa Isaac with 2.5. Yeah, here we go. Those are the look at those, and Drayton was in the mix as well. Injury to Teddy Tillman, though, could be big news coming out of Raiderland. Also had a couple of interceptions I didn't look at, but we're just going to move on. Okay, no big injuries. We didn't see an injury. We didn't see a lasting injury. Okay, very nice. All right, so we'll still have our full team, at least for the most part. We're going to go ahead and advance the week past the Pro Bowl. Here, view the playoff bracket, view the Pro Bowl roster, weekly awards, all that. This is okay. Let's see who won though. Looks like the New York Giants. Now, did we play the Giants last year? No, we played the Vikings last year. We played the Giants the year before. 24-27, a close game. Chicago tried to mount a comeback. Oh no, they did mount a comeback. This is an overtime game, and the New York Giants win in overtime with a field goal. Chicago unable to come down and score to tie it up. Man, looks like a good game. Garner with 214 yards. Caleb Williams with 259. Nothing big on the rushing front. Ahmad Kitchens. Yeah, this looks like just a good game all the way around. Two good teams battling it out, but we'll be facing the New York Giants in the Super Bowl in the next video. You also learn about the yearly awards and all of that. Go ahead and advance the week. I'm not worried about the Pro Bowl. I care less and less about the Pro Bowl, both in game and in real life. It's just not something we care very much about. All right, here we go, man. Super Bowl will be in Dallas, Texas. Well, we'll be facing off against the New York Giants. We'll pick that up in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with us. I thoroughly appreciate it. Like the video and like if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all of the things. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully you'll be down to be a part of that. Other than that, hope you have a good rest of your day. This is Pastor's Game 2. God loves you and so do I, and I will see you when I see you. Peace.